What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Car Dealer Simulator. I'm absolutely obsessed and loving the comments, loving all the interaction we've been getting on this series. We're driving home with our new vehicle. I did not do a scan on it. I bought this El Dante, I think I'm saying that right, for $12,366. It was listed at $15,000. I'm hoping to be able to run into this truck and then get home, take the light pole down, or whatever that is, telephone pole, electrical pole, and make about 20 grand on this. So walk away with around a $7,000 profit is what I'm hoping for with this vehicle here. We will take a look at what it needs and potentially learn how to drive and figure out if we do want to do any upgrades to it. You know, the last few vehicles we have not been doing any upgrades, but let's go ahead and drop it in here for now. And let's take a look. So looking at the scan, you can see there $12,366, what we purchased it for. Market value is close to $16,000 right now. And brakes aren't looking too bad. The exhaust manifold, which we could replace, is in the orange there. One of the brake calipers on the right is in the red. Let's see what we have in inventory. I can't remember if I sold everything. We have candy there. Let's see what's in the warehouse here. We did. We have a couple batteries and fuses and cigarettes. So I think what we're gonna do, because we definitely, like, the goal of today's episode is absolutely to get the first employee. Let's jump in the truck. Let's head over to the store. Looking at what time it is, we have plenty of time. We could, to save a little bit of money, head down to the junkyard and buy them slightly used instead of brand new, and still get that reputation boost. Well, I think we went the long way. I didn't mean to go the long way here, but we've made it. I don't even know how we did that, but let's see if a good old Genie has anything for us here. All right, so we did know it was something we haven't done yet. It was an exhaust manifold. 19%'s not great. So that's the risk with coming here. And what is this here? The tow truck. Yeah, I just don't think there's anything worth buying. All right, let's go ahead and head on into the regular store. Probably need to get some fuel as well. Well, we made it in one piece. My driving's been suspect today, but we'll get that taken care of. Let's go ahead and stock up on a few goods that we might use every once in a while. And I think I saw brake caliper looked a little bit off. So I'm gonna buy a couple of those. And we did want the exhaust manifold, 300 bucks. I don't know what else we could do. I do want to stock up on a few batteries, so we'll go there. And that ate into our money a little bit, but I think we'll be okay. And what we're gonna do is just put those in the warehouse, because we had awesome comments that said that the warehouse is accessible from the repair section. So when we're underneath the vehicle and repairing it, we should have access to everything in our inventory, even if it's in the warehouse. So we'll do that next, and then we'll lift the car. I think we'll do all the repairs first, and then we'll detail it last. And then after this, I think we really want to start focusing on having multiple vehicles at most times. Let's grab all that. Let's shift it over. Dogs are barking. Probably got a delivery guy here. All right, let's see. Oh, we need to scan the car again before we repair to know exactly what we're doing. All right, we want to target the brake caliper right rear. We definitely want to target that. The battery we could swap out. And then I think that's about it. And the exhaust manifold, because I haven't done one of those yet, so I want to swap that out as well. All right, so we got the front right. It was the right rear, so let's do that one first so that we don't forget which one we're doing. All right, we'll get that going. Now we should be able to just switch to assemble, and then we'll grab one of these 100% ones, put this back on, and that should be good there. And again, we don't think we're getting any value out of this other than a reputation boost. And, you know, increasing our reputation seems to be the next thing in line to take care of things. All right, we need to take off, it looks like 8 bolts here, but we need to switch to disassemble, and then we can get those bolts off. It looks like there's 2 on the bottom as well, so 10 total bolts here. I guess we're technically taking the nut off. All right, so that old one is replaced. We'll go to assemble. We'll grab our 100% one and get this all tightened back up. The last thing we want to do is the battery, but we have to go under the hood for that. Okay, that makes sense. Let's go ahead and lower it. Can't do it from under the vehicle. All right, the battery's a pretty quick little swap out here. Let's go ahead and remove those, send that out, swap to assemble, grab one of our 100% batteries, and tighten the bolts back down. All right, so that should do it for the repairs on this thing. And if we go into our scanner now, the value is at 16,498, so it did increase a little bit. So I was mistaken. So it does seem to be somewhat worth it. We haven't used the odometer manipulator yet. Let's go ahead. We'll give it a shot. That's moving way too fast. That's more like it. We'll drop a couple thousand miles here. It's actually getting close to 10,000 that we're gonna get. This should, if we're hoping to get over 20,000 for this vehicle, I think we're right on the right path for that. All right, that's good for now. Almost 17,000 now. All right, let's go ahead and hop in here. We'll start getting her washed, and we'll do the rust removal as well. And then we'll check on the value and get it posted at that point. Really want to know why they call this touchless. I don't know why it's any different than what we had. It's just a fancier little area. It'd be nice if it was a drive-through one that we just, you know, drove through and it watched it for us. You know, outside of not knowing the upgrade cost, this might be the last time we have to do the rust ourselves, but I have a feeling this upgrade's gonna be pretty expensive, so we might have to do some more grinding financially here to be able to afford the upgrade, because I think after we sell this one, we're gonna be close. We might need one more after this, but we're right around the corner from getting some help in here and learning exactly how that works in this game. Lots of rust on this old boy. All right, let's get this beauty out here. It's looking great. We got impatient people out here just wandering around. And let's see what the scan tells us now. Market value's 20. Okay, we did a thing. We did a thing here. Okay, we're gonna get some good money for this. I'm hoping for 25 now. Let's go get her posted. Get her posted. Socks Auto Marts. 21,523 is what this is saying. We're gonna try 26,523. We're gonna go even higher. We're gonna go 28,523. I mean, maybe we go 29,523. We're gonna find out. This will be our biggest payday if it's the case, and we know the pattern that we want to go down. We want vehicles around this price in here, no matter what, moving forward. That's what I want. Sometimes we might have to make adjustments based off of what's available to us, but we're gonna get there. But I think we need to make it, yeah, we need to make it Friday. I mean, there's no way that's gonna work. That's gotta be too high, right? And while we're waiting for customers, I'm kind of trying to get an idea of what we can buy next. I mean, I don't think we've done, well, we haven't done this vehicle in a while. Seats 5 automatic, 12,000 miles on it. I mean, it's treated already. Drivability is 62%. Production year 2008. We'll see. We will see. Let's find out. Do we got anybody showing up? Here we go. This is our guy right here. I mean, it's slick, man. It's slick. It's for you. 29,000 bucks. This baby's yours. Low mileage. Body's in great shape. You can do it. Don't be down on yourself, man. You could do it. He's not falling for it. Maybe. Just thinking about it. I know this guy's got money. All right, green shirt's leaving. He runs a tough bargain, this man, with his... Are those cowboy boots? Those work boots. They're work boots. They got laces. He thinks it's a little high, too. We're gonna have to be patient here. We're gonna have to be patient. We got a couple more people coming in. We're gonna keep looking on the inventory, and if we get a notification that somebody's actually interested, we'll jump out there. We're gonna play hardball, too. Let's put this at 28,000 minimum, about 19 condition. Not drivable. Not drivable. We haven't seen that yet, but it's $24,000 and it's not drivable. Interesting. All right, Cowgirl's ready for this. Well, she's starting at 20, which was our original goal. Ma'am, it's priced to sell, but I could see us going down about $1,000 on it. Yeah, that's your top price. All right, have a good day, man. That's too bad. I mean, this one's at 29. That's ours. That's ours. Okay, last chance on some of these. Here's one with 1 day left. 23,000, same vehicle. Yeah, that guy's not happy either. But I feel like we got to get something else to work on, so maybe we do grab one around the $7,000 range so we can start getting it prepped to sell. Nothing showing up because the filter is bad. Okay, let's do the off-road boulder here for 5,300 and try to get a couple grand out of that. Yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, we're gonna try to lowball this guy a little bit. 5,300. What about 3,530? Cut the crap. All right, 4,000. 4,200. We'll do it. We'll do it. All right. Thank you for doing business, buddy. 4,000 was it 260 something? No customers yet, so we'll keep working on this, and we'll see the conditions when we get home. I need to do better about that. I need to remember to check the vehicles before we buy them. We can always turn them down. You don't have to. We haven't done that yet. But let's cruise in here. I like starting from here and then doing the detailing last. That seems to be the best course of action, in my opinion. All right, so we bought it for 4,300. 6,600 is already the market value. Brakes could be replaced. Shock absorbers could be replaced. We'll see. We'll see. Let's go ahead and swap out the battery to begin with. Now, I don't know if we're going to get notifications while we're in here. I assume we would. Value of the boulder is increased. So that did increase the value. 6,800. Okay, so I was wrong last episode. I'm glad to be wrong. So I think we will flirt a little bit more with the repairs on these things. And right now, we have a brake caliper, and that's about it in stock. Let's see what we can afford here. The whole goal today is getting that worker, and we're gonna have to keep grinding until we can do it. I guess we're going this way. All right, we got a customer waiting. I don't know. Oh, he's not waiting anymore because we're too far away. Interesting. Okay, so we know we'll have people at least asking us about the vehicle, so that's good. All right, let's go in here. I don't know if we can change those, but we're gonna grab, enough here. Hopefully our money doesn't just go away. Oh, we're gonna have to go right to the gas station next time. Next time we leave with the truck. Okay, so we do lose customers when we leave. Okay, noted. All right, we're gonna start off with a little brake job here. 2%, yeah, that needed to go. This one's at 72%. I think we'll leave that, but we'll add one of these good ones in. It's nice that it can show you that stuff while you're in here, so you don't have to go out to the report. 60%, we do wanna replace this one at 27%. So let's go ahead and assemble here. One of our 100% ones. And I think I am gonna throw that 60% one back on here. 60% is not bad. I mean, you got a lot of time in the brake pad still. 78%, I think we'll leave that. 15% here. Let's go ahead and swap this out. Perfect. All right. So we did the right wheel. Now we need to rotate this to this side, and we can start working on the left side here. All right, how are we doing here? 3%, that's got to go. 56%, we only have one more. Let's assemble. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that one on, but then we will go with a good brake caliper here. All right, not bad. Apparently don't get any customers in this mode. 36%, this one's 12%. I'm glad we elected not to do that other one, because this one needed it more. And we'll put the 100% on here. So what we'll wanna do when we have a decent amount of money is start stocking up on these things. 18%, yeah, that's got to go. And we can just have a good inventory. And I imagine once we have that worker doing some things for us, we're gonna have less to do. So we could potentially just focus on this stuff. Buying the cars and doing the mechanic work here while they do all the body shop work for us. And I think that would mean we'd want to work on multiple vehicles at a time. All right, how is this one? 51%, we'll leave it. All right. Let's go ahead and lower it and let's see how the value's sitting now. Not much activity out here. We are open. We're being patient. We're gonna be patient though. All right, the scanner. Got it up to 7,000, so that didn't increase it a lot, but we should get a good reputation boost, and that's what we're looking for. I'm gonna do this in the order that I think makes sense. We're gonna do the rust next. I guess you'd probably wanna clean it off before you do this, but I wanna get this all polished with the repairs, Just, I think it makes more sense, but maybe I'm wrong. We got a customer waiting. I was just wondering when that was gonna happen. And she's back. I am tempted to hold on to this until someone asks. Oh, we're just gonna reject that right away. I'm tempted to hold on to it until we get somebody that actually just gives us full price and try to re-earn our money right now with this vehicle and the ones we can buy afterwards. And kind of use that as a test bay for something that's around that price range. Again, it might be a little high, but I want to go a couple days in game before we actually lower that, instead of rushing it like we did last episode on that last vehicle we sold. While I was editing, I was like, man, I should have just ended the episode without selling it. I don't need to have every vehicle sold to end an episode. We can have the lot start getting somewhat full. I think we can hold 4 vehicles at a time up there with the spots we have. And then we, technically could have some in the back that just aren't listed yet if we start building an inventory. Stuff I was thinking about. What have you guys been thinking about? Anything good going on? All right, let's get the rest of this putty on here, and then we'll go see if this customer's serious. All right, let's go check them out. Let's see who's here. How you doing, ma'am? You're eyeing our vehicle. We can get 27 out of it. I don't think she'll go that high, but let's do 28,955. Yeah, that's too high. Okay. All right, we'll keep waiting. We're gonna be patient. Time to polish, and then we'll get her washed. Well, we'll have to paint it too, but this part's super quick. So I guess we are doing this in the wrong order. You definitely don't want to paint a dirty car. So yeah, we want to wash them first. Okay. I talked myself through it, guys. We figured it out, because that's just silly. Be hilarious if the paint just comes off when you wash it. Like we're ripping people off with this temporary solution that doesn't stay when water gets on it. I just think that'd be funny. All right, she just needs washed and posted. This lady looks serious. I feel like these guys are just wasting my time at this point. I don't believe she's really interested. If you're not serious, ma'am, just go. Just go. All right, this is the one right here. He's back. He's back. No. We'll see how the patience lasts. But I think I want to get us to at least Sunday without selling that at a lower price before we make a decision there. Only $1,200 in our account. We got to get this boulder sold and make some profit off of it. Let's see how much we increased it. 9,000, so this will be a good profit. If we can get around 9,000, that would be a $5,000 profit, which isn't bad at all. Oh, we gotta take pictures though. No, they're all asking about 19,000. No way we're going that low. That's like a 60% off, 40% off. I don't know what math I was trying to do there. All right, so 10's where we could start. Let's go 13,500. I mean, that's a huge profit. If we can get that. Quickly got somebody interested. We're gonna counter for 12,500. He's not coming close. Let's try 11,500. We're gonna see if we can get better than 10,000 for that. And here he is. We just gotta be patient. Thank you, sir. It is reasonable. I'm telling you. We have 30 grand. I wanna see if we can get this sold, because this will tip us over the reputation. Okay, no more selling for less than we listed it for. We gotta stick to our guns. That means we don't wait for sales just to get reputation. We gotta keep on moving. Let's set this price at about 21. Let's see what we have here, because I want to do somewhat of an experiment and see if we can figure out the sweet spot to start making like 10 to 15,000 per vehicle, which we did pretty good on that last one. We're gonna go schedule this one for $13,000 for this. And it's super close, so we can start getting this prepped. Working towards reputation 6, and then we'll work towards 7, and so on. Get everything unlocked here. Man, this has been fun. Oh, which one? I want this one. I want this one. I might buy one of those just for me. So your ad says 13,600. We're gonna offer you 10,000 flat. They came down way more than I thought they would. How about 10,500? I'll give you 11,000 flat for it. All right, 11,200. Let's roll. Let's scan. Shock absorbers could be replaced, and the manifold. Let's get home. We got a customer waiting. How you doing, sir? No. All right. Does the store close soon? Full price, my man? No. I mean, they're gonna come out the bat saying they want to offer full price. There's no reason to negotiate with these guys. We're a no negotiation shop. I think we're just gonna do 2 shocks and the manifold on this one, and probably the battery. All right, we did hear the sound for a customer while we're in here, so that's good to know. I don't know how long they'll wait, so I'm just gonna get this one done, and then we will head out and talk to the customer here. Hopefully this is the winner right here. I have a feeling it's not the winner. Back to work. Okay, sorry for the wait, sir. We're just a one-man shop right now, but your sale here could help us get our first employee. It won't. It won't. Thank you. All right, I have a feeling we're gonna do pretty good on this vehicle too. We've got it up to 14,000 now. We did a couple upgrades there. This has a decent amount of rust that we'll get to soon, but let's start with the foam. And we'll, you know, hopefully we can get the boulder sold at some point today. But it is starting to get late here, so I think we might stop seeing customers come by until Saturday. Our bills have gotten up to $614. I haven't paid those in a few days, but we're about to sleep here. We've got 2 vehicles listed, and we have about $19,000 in hand. Let's see how Saturday goes here. Trying to get that rep up. We need to get at least 1 more vehicle sold for that, but we do have $18,000, so let's see if we can find something worth flipping. Oh, this one is beat up, ma'am. No way I'm giving you that much for it. Let's go 14,000 on this. 14.5? I mean, if you can't get down to 15,000, I'm walking away. All right, have a nice one. We did it, we walked away. That thing was just so much rust, there's no way. I guess I could have checked the market value and seen how much she's ripping me off, but there's no way. There's no way. I need some water. All right, 13.5 for the Boulder, and we got 24,583 for the new Adante, and this one is slick looking. Not bad. So, you know, it says 24,000, but if we scan it, the market value is around 17, so we're trying to fleece them here, but that's the way we're gonna run this shop moving forward. I might have an ulterior motive for buying this beat up truck. Yeah, your ad says 7550. I want to give you 5555. Yeah, we'll do that. Just over 6 grand. It's not drivable. I didn't realize that. Okay, we'll be back. Pay attention, Chris. Scan them first. Oh. You better pull over. You just ran into that guy. He must not have insurance. He's taking off. All right, that was a mistake. We're gonna learn about the non-drivable vehicles. That one might be sitting here until we get the upgrades. If we have to replace the engine. All right, let's get her home. Tires look pretty tough on that thing too. We're doing pretty good at this point. We have 3 vehicles and $13,000 cash. So what I think I want to do with this is, well, it might get stuck there. Let's learn a little bit. Let's see if we can figure out why it's not drivable. Well, an exhaust catalytic converter is not installed, and that might be the only thing. I don't think we can do those. All right, so ideally we would cruise up here and not mess up like that. Come on. Oh, now we're just being silly. Oh, I had it. I saw the blue or the green. There it is. Let's go ahead and detach that. We'll leave it there. And then we should be able to lift this up. All right, we need some money, buddy. Can you buy something? Oh. Okay. Assemble. We don't have any. All right, so we need to buy that. And that might be the only thing missing. So we'll see what this guy does. It is, oh, we got some frames drop in there. It is Saturday, so we know the shop's open today, but not tomorrow. So we'll want to go potentially buy that. But we could replace exhaust now. I haven't even been looking for holes. No holes there. And this one has 4 holes. Interesting. We might have to fix that. That was my mistake. She looks serious. We're not gonna have to fix it. Thank you, ma'am. And we hit reputation 6. Enjoy your Boulder. That's awesome. That's exciting. All right, let's go ahead and see here what this upgrade's gonna cost us. Only 15 grand.
Well, we're back at square one, kid, but in a good way. I got you a job here, and now you can hire somebody yourself. Candidates are already applying in droves. Check the PC.
Look at that. Okay, so employees park the car in the area next to the employee, interact with them to choose a dialogue of what task they should perform. Workshop employees can unscrew parts or replace them with new ones. To replace a part, the employee needs to have it in your inventory or in the storage. Employees charge hourly fees as a daily rate when assigned to a workstation, paid their salaries using the bank app under the bills and payments. Let's go see if we are about to be rich. Yes! We got 35 grand. All right, we've got this down now. Reputation 7 is quite a ways away. Employees. All right. So Johnny, reliable and steady. John gets the job done without cutting corners. He might take his time, but he always delivers. So $15 an hour might be a little bit slower than Paul. Paul's fast, focused, and experienced. Paul handles any task with confidence. If you need it done now, he's your guy. Then we got Bartek. Bartek's still learning the ropes, but he's eager and ready to improve. If you give him time, he'll surprise you for $10 an hour. And then Karen. Karen keeps things moving at a reasonable pace, and it regularly makes mistakes. A solid round. I think I'm going to go with Karen here. We'll start with Karen. We can fire Karen if it becomes an issue, but let's see. Where do we find Karen at? Okay, so we have no vehicles to sell, and we need to head in before the shop closes. We can drop this here, and we'll figure out how the spray booth, the paint booth works in a little bit. But non-drivable car for the first time. It looks like there's just parts missing from them that can make them drivable. And as long as we have the right upgrades, we should be able to fix those. We can't replace engines yet. So if the engine's blown, we won't be able to fix it that way. Pretty decent amount of money right now though. All right, let's see if that part here, it is the converter. I am going to buy one of those, and I think I'll load up on the discs again here and the brakes. That seems to be a good one to do. And that's all of our inventory space. Okay, but before we do that, let's jump in the paint booth and see if we can repaint this to blue. And then we could start customizing. I don't know if certain vehicles sell higher because of their paint color. We could probably dive into the computer based on how things are listed. But man, we're expanding fast. Reputation 7's right around the corner. Yeah, let's hop in here. Let's see what this is all about. And we have the can. What do we do? Maybe we need a worker for this? Interact. Okay. So that's going to be done in a minute. That's cool. I mean, our employee must not be showing up till tomorrow. Okay, so let's hop in here now while that's going. And we want to switch to assemble, and we'll click there, and we'll go back to assemble. There's our part, and I imagine, oh, is that it? That's it. All right, let's lower this thing and see if it says it's drivable now. I guess we could just jump in it. Well, we bought it for $6,000 and it's worth $8,900 now. It is drivable. Alrighty, battery 52%, shock absorbers, yeah, everything needs replaced. We're gonna get this thing looking pretty good here. We're gonna work on this thing a little bit. And our new blue truck is done. Nice, so we will keep this one. It's our baby. We'll see if there's repairs we need to do to it to make it run better eventually. But let's go ahead and start fixing this up, and I think we're gonna paint this black too. Might switch it up a little bit. This one is 16%. It's absolutely got to come off. Wonder if we got this up to 10 grand already. Those changes we made. Almost, pretty close. Okay, what I want to do here is I want to pause because I don't know where our employee is, and I don't want to do the rust myself if I don't have to. Employees, where you at, Karen? Let's sleep. Let's see if we can get Karen here. I don't know if she'll be here on Sundays or not. I'm here on Sundays. She should be here on Sundays. Maybe I read something wrong. Oh, we gotta assign a workstation. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, I did read that. Now, this is the body workshop, right? Where are you? I don't want to do it. Maybe she's showing up. I mean, should we give her till 9? Hey, what's that? What's that? We don't even have anything. You punk. All right, I don't see Karen, and just for learning's sake, we are gonna go to the next day and see if that does do it. We're gonna go to Monday. No vehicles sold for a few days. I'm sure that's gonna cause our bills to go up. I mean, I swear it said to interact with the employee to assign them work. Maybe we gotta wait till 9 a.m. We're getting a ton of miles off of this new blue truck though. So we'll see what that does to the value, but I'm refusing to do the rust myself. I didn't hire an employee so I could still do rust. You know? Where's our scanner? Scanner. Up to 10 grand. That's not as much as I was hoping. What is ours worth? Ours is only worth 4,600, so that would be a nice upgrade for us, apparently. All right, Karen, you in the break room? You in the restroom? Hello? Got a shower in here, nice. Yeah, nothing shows where or when the employees show up. Let's use our vehicle. I'm gonna pull this in here and see if she magically shows up. It's a miss. Ah, there she is, 8 a.m. You are here. Hello, Karen. Yeah, get to work. 3 minutes, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. And she's doing it with her mind? Okay, unread email. Exclusive deal. Hey, this is Edward. I heard you took over the business for little Sam. I've got a great deal for you, but time is not on your side. If you confirm now, I'll be there in a moment and I'll let you have this beauty for $29,937. If you hesitate, the price goes back to normal. Oh man. Do we have to buy it? I'm doing it for the sake of learning. Okay, maybe we do negotiate. What do we have here? Beauty. I don't know about that. We scan it, it's worth $42,000. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take it. And let's go ahead and back this out so we don't get them confused. We're gonna put my truck over here and we're going to wash this and then get it prepared real quick to go into the grinder, or the body shop where Karen's working. Wow, that's a nice opportunity there. And hopefully we can get about 50 grand for this, if not more. I mean, I need to slow down, guys. I didn't even look at everything else before I said, yes, we're gonna buy it. I just saw the market value and how good of a deal we were actually getting. And maybe we got fleeced, but I mean, we can always return the favor, right, to our customers if that is the case, and try to get this beauty sold. Though I'm tempted to keep it for myself. See how it looks once Karen gets done with it. I'm okay with the pace that she does. It's not gonna bother me. And then we'll hopefully, in a second, we'll go look at what's next for upgrades. Oh, just about perfect timing. We're just doing the waxing right now. And then we'll be able to go see how Karen did once we polish this thing and get her started on it as well. Though I don't, oh, right here is where we missed. See, I can't find where we missed, but we did. All right, that's cleaning up pretty nice so far. Let's see what we got here. This truck's looking beautiful, Karen. Let's see what the value went up to. About 13,000. I know I go too quick on that. It's a bad habit I have. Let's park this up front. And now it's worth 5,000. We gotta stop using this as a shortcut. All right, let's get this over to Karen as well. Make sure we earn make sure she's earning her money for the day. And hopefully this wasn't, hopefully we didn't get tricked here. All right, I want you to get to work. What? Yeah. All right, about 4 minutes, that'll be done. But I think that's where we're gonna end it. You know, we got an employee for the first time. She's working on a new car, which has a crazy value of 48,000 already just because we cleaned it. So I imagine this is going to push it above 50,000. This is going to be a huge profit. Edward's our best friend moving forward. And this telepathy, or whatever we want to call it over here, she's just going through the drawers. She's doing a good job. We got an employee. Reputation 7 next episode. I'm SocksWayUp. I'll catch you on the next one.